Lust. Lust is what I want to talk about. Now, this can apply for men and women. Lust is one of the most powerful forces that anyone can come against and drive you, but for the most part, it destroys you. It destroys you slowly. Um, it destroys relationships, friendships, your dreams, most importantly, your focus. It destroys it off rip. I'm talking about you won't even understand that you in lust until it's too late almost. And the thing about that is there's a solution to all of it. Lust needs to be defined, so we're gonna talk about it. What is lust? Lust can be anything, bro. And I'm gonna say this. It could be money. It doesn't have to be something sexual or physical attraction. You know what lust is? Lust is something that you are craving or longing for, but it's something that you truly don't need. People find lust in money. People find lust in, you know, females, women, men, strip clubs, the internet. People get addicted. I seen a video, right? And it was about a kid. He was 14 or 15, I think. He got addicted to AI. Fell in lust with AI. Was in a committed relationship with an AI. And he eliminated himself. He's no longer here due to it. Probably gonna put the story down below, but it's things like this that need to be talked about because lust will send you in a downward spiral to the point where you won't even realize it. Have you ever scrolled through Instagram, seen someone's lifestyle, you thought to yourself, I need that life. I need to get to where he at. I need to get to where she at. That's a form of lust. And you don't even realize it. But I'm telling you, lust is way deeper than what people actually think. It's a desire to have what you don't need, something that won't necessarily fulfill you, but it will decrease that desire, decrease that craving that you have, really what you think you will need. Here's why lust will kill you. Over time, lust kills three major things. Three. It destroys your relationships, your purpose, and your peace. Slowly but surely. Let's just start with this, relationships. When you're consumed by lust, you can't build nothing genuine. You can't build nothing. Not with a woman, not with a man, nothing. Not even a friendship. You can't build any genuine connections. Lust isn't about giving, it's about taking, right? And no relationship is going to work when you are constantly taking and not building. Romanticness, I don't know, professionalism can survive when it's based on selfishness. Nothing can. When you selfish, it's a time to be selfish and it's a time to not be. Think about how many relationships you've been in, or think about how many relationships have crumbled because infidelity or selfishness. Lust turns people into something crazy, something that they don't even understand who they are themselves. That's not love. Lust destroys your purpose in this life. It's already hard enough and it's already bad enough that we got to deal with social media. But it's people like me that want to show you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, when you're driven by lust, your focus on what really matters and what you're trying to achieve shifts from your goals and it shifts into cravings that you don't need, bro. And this goes for my guys and for my ladies. It goes both ways. It steals time. It steals your energy, and you could be using that to build something else. But instead, you rather be behind this phone. You know? And in the end game, it just doesn't help you at all. It damages you. Third, lust destroys your peace. You will never have peace when you are constantly in lust, okay? Lust is like a drug. Lust is like a drug, and it feels good in the moment, for sure. It feels so good in the moment. But afterward, you feel left empty. It's almost like if you was to fill up a cup of water. Just pour it out, refill it, pour it out again. That's you. But instead of you pouring positivity and good energy into you, you pouring that into yourself. And over time, it starts to turn black. I'm talking about the constant longing creates a gateway of misery, depression, and a sense of worthlessness, because then you'll start, and them down moments, and I'm probably gonna touch on that in a later video, but a lot of people are dealing with loneliness. They're alone, and it's not because they're in lust. Some are, but there are more people dealing with aloneness. And these play hand in hand. Once you get alone, you start to fall into a bit of depression. You do. And a lot of people are dealing with this. And then once you fall into that, you start tangling into other things that you shouldn't be doing at all. Lust slowly takes over you, and before you know it, you're there. Lust doesn't kill you all at once though, bro. It don't do that. It's like, what's a metaphor? It's like poison. Yeah, you don't notice it until it's too late. I remember someone telling me about their addiction to corn, you know? And it's crazy because social media got it so bad to the point where everywhere you turn is something sexual. Everywhere. They done turned Twitter from the bird, the blue bird, into X. I mean, what is corn, bro? XXX, right? At first, they thought it was harmless when he was telling me it, right? But over time, he started to understand that he was getting affected by it. And it was starting to affect his relationship. Not gonna put no names out there, you know who you are. But over time, it started to affect his self, you know, and the self-esteem that you have. Even their ability to focus was lost. Had no guidance, no direction to anything. Lust crept into every area. I mean, anything that you could think of, it crept in so slow to the point where it consumed, right? I'm sure everybody's seen that movie Venom. Venom has consumed another human. Now they're two, right? It's the same thing, bro. Perfect analogy, I think of lust as like quicksand, you know? The more you give in, the more deeper and deeper you get sucked in. How do you overcome lust? There's a couple of things that you could do, and first, I think is recognizing and acknowledging the problem. And this is through all aspects of your life, you know, no matter what it is. But this one is recognizing the problem. The first step to overcome lust is admitting that you have a problem. Admitting that, yeah, I have fell victim to that. But don't let it control you. See, once you hit the problem, you figure out what the problem is, you do things to prevent, and don't let it control you, whether that's relationships or you falling for money, or you get what I'm saying, anything. Even validation. A lot of people try to seek validation when they're doing something wrong or need validation for something they're doing. Identify it and tackle it. Number two, my brothers, and this is really for my dogs, bro, because I see a lot of my guys dealing with it. You need to set boundaries for yourself, bro. For real. Get your mind right. Set boundaries. You can't overcome lust if you keep exposing yourself to triggers. I'm talking about social media. Get off Twitter, get off the internet. That's what do it. And it don't make it no better when you seeing it all the time, bro. You gotta take a break. Get your mind focused on something else. You know? And that's how you set limits and break out of it. That's how you do it. Certain environments of people's feed or things you viewing, you gotta distance yourself. Now, number 3, kind of talked about it already, but you kind of gotta redirect your energy, bro. You gotta redirect this energy that you're doing right now into something else. Imagine if you put this energy behind something that you want, something that you want to achieve, instead of focusing it and wasting time, bro. You wasting time. Your time with activities that align with you. Realign your energy. Number 4, I think, is building real connections. I think a lot of people get so sidetracked from this internet, bro. Like, a lot of people start to create internet things with real life. Like, I think a lot of y'all think I put everything on the internet, but half of y'all don't even know my real name. You know just what I tell you. And that's how you gotta do things, bro. You gotta build a real connection with some real life people. I don't want anybody to get YouTube and real life mixed up. As far as y'all know I work 3 jobs. That's it. You know nothing else. And you know what city I live in. That's it. That's all you know. You know? And number 5, I think people need to strengthen their spiritual foundation. I know a lot of people don't believe in, when they die, they don't believe of a heaven or hell, and that's fine. But for me, I do. And I think other people should at least give it a chance. If you're somebody who does not believe, give it a chance. Whether you're religious or not, grounding yourself spiritually can help you. It'll guide you on overcoming some of this, and it doesn't even have to just be lust. Bro, I'm talking about if you find within, spiritually, within yourself, right? I could have been blew up or got mad and lashed out from all of the things that I've been through with my job, life in general. Like, it's still things y'all don't know. I done been through a lot, bro. I had a life before YouTube, bro. That's what I'm saying. I only show you as much as I tell you. I can sit up here and tell you stories about, me getting shot at. I could tell you stories of me bipping cars and doing all this extra stuff until I really sat back. Like, I was really a hot boy in my past, but that's the past, bro. Once I got right with the man upstairs and really had to sit back and reevaluate life, I had a whole different outcome, These are the things that people need to do to overcome lust, because lust is a really, really powerful thing. Number 6 is the most important one out of all of this, bro, and it's seeking accountability. And this goes for all aspects of your life. Accountability is something that a lot of people don't do. Don't try to fight this battle alone. You know what I'm saying? Have some type of group. Everybody struggles with something. Whether you put your trust in somebody that can help guide you, you know what I'm saying? A friend, a mentor, even a therapist. I know a lot of people don't like therapy. They say therapy doesn't work, but it's better than you coping with things by drinking, smoking, and falling back into lust. Just talking and getting things off your chest really do help. Seeking accountability is something that people need to do. It helps you stay on track and reminds you that you're not the only one, okay? You're not. So that's how I think people should overcome lust, because it is a tough battle to fight. by yourself.